greater spotlight on some of the details that you have to be good at, that Caitlin could cover up with her incredible skill, her range, the way she creates space, and the timing with...
She refused to speak. No tweet, no press release, no warning. Caitlin Clark walked into that private Nike studio with one person beside her. Not her coach, not her agent, not even her parents, but Sophie Cunningham.
Or what the W really is, you know what I mean? And like, I get it to a certain extent, and like every rookie coming into the league, that's how you're going to treat them. But
Right.
There's just more for her.
And what happened next wasn't just historic, it was emotional, personal, and completely unprecedented in basketball history. A rookie handing over a piece of her $25 million empire on camera without flinching, and the WNBA will never be the same again. Like this video if you're watching the rise of a queen who's playing chess while the world's still stuck on checkers. Hit subscribe because Caitlin Clark isn't just changing the league. She's rewriting the rules of power. Nike had been watching Caitlin Clark since Iowa.
So in your career, you got to match up against other Nike hoopers. Do you have a favorite matchup?
You're gonna get me in trouble. Honestly, like I'll just say D, because she's such an icon in our sport and has been in the game for so long. You know, getting to share the court with her was pretty fun, and you just see her competitive spirit, even though you're not on her team, like you can just feel it. As
how many resources Nike puts behind Caitlin Clark now that we're going to start getting some of her merchandise coming out, and fans are indeed excited. I miss my GOAT playing. Gonna go ham on this commercial. I thought it was a nice commercial myself. Where is her own shoe? We're waiting on that. We are waiting on that. Wow, y'all must have a fever or something. Oh, what a great double play on words. What a great double entendre.
When she dropped 40 points on national TV, the boardroom moved. When she filled arenas that NBA teams couldn't, they approved the offer. And when she signed that $25 million deal, the largest for a WNBA player, Nike thought it was done. Caitlin would become the face, the billboard, the solo icon. But Caitlin, she had other plans, because her legacy wasn't going to be built alone. 1 week before the Nike campaign launched, Caitlin made a private call. She asked Nike for a custom design, a single golden box. Inside, a sneaker that didn't exist yet, a prototype, white and gold. Legacy embroidered on the tongue, and initials not just of her own, but of Sophie Cunningham. Nike hesitated. That's not how signature deals work. But Caitlin didn't care. She told them, "I didn't get here alone, and I won't stay here alone." So they said yes. And on the day of the shoot, lights flashing, cameras rolling, Caitlin opened the box, turned to Sophie, and simply said, "This is ours." She gave Sophie half of the spotlight. No WNBA star had ever done that before. She's not the most famous, she's not the loudest, but she's one of the toughest. Sophie has been grinding in this league for years. She's taken hits, fouls, trash talk.
This is a preseason game where Clark is not available, and yet you probably...
One that doesn't include 10 other people. All right, now let's go show you something else. So the shoe goes on sale today, or was it today? It's sold out in minutes. And I want to show you something right here. Just so you can, just a reminder, so you remember who the cash cow is, who the box office attraction is. You got to remember this. So remember, if you're not familiar, they have something called GOAT. GOAT is a secondhand market for sneakers. And this is their website. And if you see the shoes on here, it's right here, the Caitlin Clark.
When Kate was hurt, and our offense was clicking, but now we have to have a new offense when she's in there because she just brings that much to the game, and so we have to adjust. And I think all of us just want it now. We know what the potential of this team can be, but we can't think about that. You really have to take day to day, and stuff that worked here, we need to carry it over to tomorrow's game. We have a lot of games coming up, and I think like 7 days or whatnot, and so it's mentally making sure that we're good. It's physically making sure.
Commercial since she's entered the WNBA. I know she's made a cameo here. She's made a cameo there. She was featured as part of this rollout here, featured as part of this rollout there. But is this our first official Caitlin Clark solo commercial since she has joined the WNBA? And as well, WNBA ratings from this past week in non-Caitlin Clark games on NBA TV have been
Nike situation. Now we know Caitlin Clark got some shoes that is set to be released tomorrow. That is a PE Kobe Bryant shoe, bruh. Yes, Caitlin Clark got her own signature PEs with Kobe Bryant and Nike. Now, one thing about it is there's another shoe that is set to be released in October as well.
And when Caitlin Clark entered the league, under fire, booed, targeted, Sophie stood by her. She backed her up when veterans wouldn't. She spoke up when it wasn't safe. She got fined, protecting Caitlin, and Caitlin never forgot that. She didn't need to fight for me, Caitlin said once, but she did, and that's who I want beside me.
You talk to Sophie Cunningham and she'll say, I'm trying to wrap her up, and I do think that's what she was intending. But she got her hands up there. They deserved a flagrant foul, but all of this is stemming from what we saw earlier.
That golden box wasn't just a gift, it was a thank you. The video leaked within hours. Social media exploded. Aja Wilson posted one emoji. Angel Reese went live. She really did that. Inside the Fever locker room. Silence, then tears. Players weren't mad. They were inspired. She didn't just take the bag, one teammate said. She shared it. Who does that? Caitlin didn't just sign a contract. She sent a message. Loyalty, respect, power, shared. Behind the scenes, Nike is already shifting. They've approved something called the Legacy Line. Every year, Caitlin gets to spotlight one player. Not a teammate, not a friend, someone who earned it. Each year, a box, a reveal, a partnership. This isn't a brand deal. It's a dynasty being built in real time. The WNBA has never had this kind of power circle. Caitlin Clark just created one. And Sophie, she's the first name etched in gold. This league is tough. Rookies get shoved, rivalries burn, fans boo, media doubts. But what Caitlin Clark just did is a reminder of something deeper. You protect those who protect you. You rise and you lift others with you. The WNBA isn't just about points anymore. It's about impact. And with one gesture, one box, Caitlin Clark proved she's not just the face of the league. She's the heart of it. If you're watching this, remember, greatness isn't what you take. It's what you give. Drop a like, subscribe, and tell us in the comments, who should Caitlin pick next for the next golden box? Because this story, it's just getting started.